You're watching the Touchliner podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 2, Episode 31. And what is this setup? We've gone backwards. Whose fault is it?
It's
Oh,
multiple. It's a multiple people. I would
I,
say.
I, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think I would say it's my fault at all. I personally wouldn't say that.
Okay, if you say
Okay.
so, but
Yeah,
it doesn't.
we're traveling. I've been traveling across. I travelled across the UK
Have you?
horizontally. Yeah, technically. Just
I'd say diagonally. I wouldn't say horizontally. Make
you
of that
know,
what you will, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to find out where he went,
yeah. I don't think anyone cares, to be
no,
honest.
definitely not. But the point is, we've still followed through on our commitment to you guys to produce one episode every week to talk about football.
Mm,
And
yeah.
we're here, as you can see, it's the international break, so I'm wearing the kit of your country. Ugh,
Oh, no, oh, that's
what?
awkward. No kit. I don't
No,
actually. I've never owned an England kit, to be honest.
the England kit, which we will talk about later, actually.
Oh yeah.
Mm. But
Mm,
yeah, I'm wearing the England kit that England were wearing when they got knocked out by Iceland in 2016. Fond memories, right?
respect.
Fond
What's
memories.
what's been going on this week, Mister Dyer?
What's what? What's been going on this week? Well, we talked about the England squad last week, as you know. And we talked about who we'd want, who we wouldn't want. Well, Saka pulled out and Kobe Mainu got called up. Which we both didn't really give any attention to last week because I didn't think it was gonna happen, neither did you. And he's been given his first cap against Brazil at Wembley, but I didn't watch the full game. Ben
Mm.
watched the full game. England versus Brazil. What was the score and what happened?
It was 1-0 to Brazil.
Ah,
Oh,
gosh darn it, right?
disappointing. But what I will say is there might be some negativity around the fact that we lost at Wembley. But I think we actually played, like, quite nice football, to be honest. I was
Okay.
quite I mean, I wasn't in the perfect state of mind to be watching football. My analytical skills were not 100% on point,
They were
as we
not.
both know,
They were not.
but I can happily say I was watching and it looked like we were getting forward more. We were using Bellingham. He was more of a free flowing role. Bellingham kind of drifted out to the left hand side sometimes with Gordon. Gordon and him linking up was really nice. Gordon, obviously, debut for England, looked really good. Solid 8 out of 10 performance from him, maybe 7.5 out of 10, just missing missing the goal. Um, we had a fair few good chances. Honestly, all over we looked really solid, but we conceded a goal. It looked offside to me, but it was deemed onside. I wasn't honestly sure if they were using the new rule, or if it was just a mistake. But it looked like he was in front of the player to me,
Yeah.
in front of the defender of John Stones. But yeah, the young 17-year-old came on and scored.
Hendrick.
For Endrick, sorry. What is it? Endrick.
Yeah, Hendrick, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff
And
Hendrick.
oh, respect. Um, and he did okay. Honestly, I felt like we didn't deserve to lose the game. To be honest, I think we looked really good throughout a lot of parts of that game, the sad part is that I don't think that's going to get recognised because of Southgate again went to standard double pivot with Rice and Gallagher, and you just think, why have you chosen Gallagher to play there, in the double pivot? And it's just like it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But the other team, we had Bruno Guimaraes. I love Newcastle. Newcastle, my favorite team. He was very good. So good showing for both the Newcastle players, and then on came Kobe Mainu. in the second half around sort of the 60th minute, and he was good. He
Yeah,
was good.
he's alright. Yeah,
Fair play. Crumble under the. I mean, it is a friendly, but he didn't crumble under the England kit, and as some players do, as we've seen in the past, they just don't sort of show up for country as they do for club.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, after 2 months of good form, he has now got himself an England cap at the age of 18 and looked good doing it, to be
Mm,
honest. Um, and honestly, that was it. Both teams had some good chances. Brazil looked not like a bit of a shell of themselves, but they still looked good. Um, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm not mad. That's what I'll say. I didn't
yeah.
watch that and think, oh, now we can't win the Euros because of how bad we just played.
Nah, it was a friendly at the end of the day. Like it's more an opportunity to play the fringe players and or like players that wouldn't usually start. So I do rate Southgate for the fact that he started. He didn't start Kane, for example. Obviously he was forced to start Bowen and Gordon. But
Mm.
one thing I think I said to you about people saying that Bowen was England's only real outlet. Thoughts on that?
Forgot to mention Jared Bowen as well. He looked good. He looked good.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying about Jared Bowen.
No.
It's the touchline clip. I swear to God, after I just think he's more of a threat than Saka is right now. I just think he is. He's got more goals in the league than Saka. Less assists, sure. But if you're playing Kane as the starting striker, Kane is gonna be able to play those passes through to the wingers. Like if you have Rashford on left and Bowen on the right, or Foden on the left and Bowen on the right, that's a lot of options for Kane. And obviously he's got Bellingham with him. He's got Madison or Rice pushing up a little bit more. That is a dangerous number of players going forward. And he skimmed like three like Brazilian starters,
Yeah.
like just ran past them, knocked the ball past them, and just kept going. It was lovely. It was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm a Jared Bowen fan. I might be his number one fan right now. I'd
Interesting.
love to sign him at Newcastle. I'll say that if we got him at Newcastle, that would be fucking unreal. Can you
That
imagine?
does make sense though, that signing. But the only thing is because of the England tax, 100% West
Yeah,
Ham would charge 80 million plus. 100%. They sold Rice for 100. They'd sell
yeah,
Bowen.
70 million plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 million with add-ons,
Yeah.
English
It
tax. Well,
it'd definitely be something like that. But one player you didn't mention as well, who I know that you think was the best player in the game, was Ben Chilwell. So
oh, the worst defender in the world. Now let's just discuss his cross that I'm sure we've all seen.
the viral cross, yes.
What are you doing? That's what we have to ask. What are you doing? Um, honestly, Lewis Dunk has played left back, right? Or am I
No, no, he
think,
hasn't. He hasn't.
taking that with Ben Burn?
Left centre back in a three he's played.
I don't think we have the pace at the back to play a three, to be honest.
No, I mean when Southgate
Just
used to do
Walker.
that, it'd put Walker at centre back on the right, and then Maguire
Yeah,
and Stones, which I'm not too sure about that.
no. You'd have to have Maguire in the middle, surely. Slowest one.
Yeah, but like at the same time, the middle is the sweeper, and that's what John Stones does for City. So,
Mm,
but the thing is, a five in theory is what Southgate used to do with Trippier and Shaw. So
yeah.
that's an option. The thing is, this England squad's got so many options. You can do that. You can play a four. You can play a double pivot. You can play a single pivot. What the wingers, like you said, like there's so many possibilities for this English team. But
I feel like we're not lacking in any area, really.
no, a
Like,
goalkeeper, I'd
maybe
say. Pickford.
no, like Pope will be back by
He
the
won't play
time the
though.
Euro.
What I mean is, Pickford will start, and in my
Yeah.
opinion, he's
Well,
not that
well,
good.
think
But for
about it. Like,
England, he's all right.
think about it. Like Pickford, Ramsdale, and Pope. That's a Champions League. That's two Champions League goalkeepers, and then Pickford, who's been in the World Cup, has been in the squad for, has been first pick for like 8 years now.
Yeah,
you know? So that I don't think it's goalkeepers we lack it. I think it's left backs, honestly.
that's
Left
true
backs
actually. Yeah, there's only one left
and
back really.
maybe left backs and maybe left wingers,
Yeah. Yeah,
to be
actually
honest.
that is true. Out and out left wingers and left backs, but the thing is with a full fit squad, if you just put the 11 there, on paper, it's clear, I think, or
Yeah,
second,
it
if
is.
not
Yeah,
clear, it's
100%
second
is.
best.
I watched, I saw France. What a win for them against Germany. Um,
Germany might
good
be
to
coming back slowly.
have
Slowly.
Havertz with the goal as well to win the game.
Havertz. They got Wirtz. Cruz is out of international retirement.
Respect the 8-second goal, to be fair.
I would,
Wow.
yeah. I would say they could be a dark horse because of like not they're not rubbish. It's just that they've underperformed in the last two tournaments that they are gonna be a dark horse going into this one.
Like
I
they'll
think.
just look better
Yeah.
automatically because of that.
Yeah. It's
I'm
true.
trying to think, how old is Rabiot? Because he looked leggy
Mid
in
twenties. Or late 20s, I think.
28.
28
28.
maybe, yeah.
He like he's responsible for picking up Wirtz or whatever his name was.
Yeah, yeah.
All got played over and they were just standing still. It was kind of worrying actually for I know it's a friendly and you can't look too deep into friendlies, but still, you know,
Yeah.
that's 8 seconds to concede is
That
brazen.
is kinda mad.
It was
And
obviously
then
a set piece, obviously a set piece.
yeah, yeah. But then there was also the other game where it took 6 seconds to concede and Dubravka was in goal.
Yeah,
Fun.
shock, shock. Anyways, I mean, yeah, the game gave even though we lost, it gave me hope for
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah, and I think now you've got the Belgium game. I think it's going to be a different squad, a different 11 starting that game. Maguire has just pulled out to injury, according to my sources.
Not injured though, are they? That's the annoying thing. Like,
Yeah,
why
so
do they
yeah, again, I don't know if they actually are because like for Portugal, Fernandes and Diaz and Cancelo played one game and they've all been sent back to the clubs.
yeah,
Obviously,
but
I do understand that side because it's a title run in now or like the season run in, so you don't want the
not
players
for
to get
Maguire
injured.
though. Not for Maguire. He's not in a title race.
So no, no, the season run in, the push for Champions League.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the race. We're in the
You're in the
we'll,
race
we'll,
for Champions League.
yeah,
You
we'll
think
talk about it later. It's 5 places, so I think we're in the race.
I guess we'll find out.
Ah, we're there. We're there until we lose to Brentford next week. Okay, so let's talk about this quickly. The England kit.
I want
Thoughts?
to skim over this quickly, okay? I think it's been right. One thing I will say is why change it?
Yeah,
Why make something that is very patriotic? Why turn that into something that doesn't mean anything, anyways? Why it'd be like making the Irish or like trying to think of some
any
the
flag.
yeah, it'd
Like
be like
making the American flag black or something, you know?
yeah, it's just
Uh,
like and having it on a kit, like it's not, it doesn't represent England. But also, what I will say is the 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 people who blow this out of proportion are they just make it ridiculous. Like, yes, okay, it's not red with a white background, so it's not a St. George's cross. Fair enough, like that's fine. But like the people who say that this is an attack on our country, and it's just like, oh my god, it's just a design, you know?
yeah.
Sorta is, and but
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, but I can understand why they'd be upset because 'cause I'm like, "Why change it? And why change something that's what like, so significant?" Especially with the type of people that we have in England. Like, you knew that that was gonna be a problem when you changed it, you know?
That's true. And
Like,
even
come on.
Southgate's come out and said he doesn't get it. But they haven't changed it. They played the game against Brazil in the kits. Obviously, the under 21 game. Harvey Elliott, by the way, in the under 21s, Manu in the first team. Harvey Elliott in the under 21s had his collar up.
Yeah.
Who do
"Ooh,
they think
you're
he is?
so cool." Isn't he Scouse?
No, no, he's actually not. He came from the Fulham Academy. So
No, fuck Harvey Elliott. I'm a
yeah,
Harvey Elliott hater,
yeah, same.
to be
And
honest.
you know how the Liverpool how the Scouse fans are. You know, Scouse not English, so
Not English. Mate, make your own fucking team.
booing the
I
national anthem at the Carabao Cup final, FA Cup final. That's what they do.
I think that's so cool, so
Yes, yes,
different,
yes, sir.
edgy.
Edgy.
But yeah, we
uh,
blown out of proportion, but
yeah,
also why change it?
yeah,
That's where we
true.
are.
Stirring the pot. But yeah, the
Yeah.
outrage was insane, insane. Um, yeah. Obviously, I'm not English, so I wouldn't say I'm a nationalist or that patriotic. So I was a bit like,
You're not English. Are you sure? Got an England kit on there, my friend.
I've got a Germany kit too. They're just nice kits.
And the Malaysian kit.
Yeah,
Respect.
and the Japanese kit. We just
Yeah.
collect the kits. Respect. Which one am I? I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hint:
Yeah.
it's Nigeria.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will roll on from the international break. Obviously, there's more games to come, but who really gives a shizzle, right? We're moving on to the Premier League run-in. This is it. They call it the business end of the season because this is where the business gets done. 10 games left. This is where heroes are made, or people fall. Teams will fall. Some will
Yeah.
crumble, and some will use the pressure to become diamonds. Do you like that?
Damn.
Do you
I
like
like
that?
that. Nice.
Yeah.
Boats will rise from the water. Yeah.
This is true. So we've got the 3 horse title race. We've got the probably 3 horse race for the last 2 Champions League places. And then you've got the Europa League race and the relegation battle. There's a lot going on, and all these things are still up in the air. And we haven't seen this very much in the last couple of years, where
I told
everything
you at
is
the
to
beginning
play
of this
for.
season, I said this season is going to be entertaining. I said this season
Mm,
is going to be better than last season.
yeah,
Not for just a Newcastle fan perspective, because obviously it hasn't been a great season for us.
yeah,
Um, but overall, it's been a very great season for when you're watching as a neutral. I think
yeah,
um,
yeah,
from the outside, there's a lot to fight for, and it just makes it more interesting, especially City now being challenged by Liverpool and Arsenal. Having a three-legged race is something you've not really seen in a while, which is nice,
yeah.
having that extra competition up there. What I will say, Josh, is do you want to do our little game first, or would you like to go over you know,
We'll do the predictions first, and then the game.
okay, let's
Okay,
bash through these predictions. Let's
okay,
bash through
okay. So
normal standard layout. We know what
yeah.
we're doing.
So do you want to do top 4 or top 5? We'll go top 5. We're gonna assume that we will get that the Premier League will get the 5th Champions League spot based on how well the English teams are doing in Europe.
Well, yeah,
Um,
because we're obviously going to win it.
right, maybe. So are we just gonna say our top 5 and then we'll go through it? So I'll go and then you go.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa, United.
United. Interesting. So you think Tottenham are dropping out of that top five race
Yeah.
over over Villa?
Villa have I believe, a 6 point advantage over Tottenham right now. 3 point
Yeah,
advantage over
no,
Tottenham
no,
right now.
3 points, but also Tottenham have a game in hand. That's the thing.
Mm,
And their game in hand is they have to play all three of the Champions League
City,
of the
Arsenal.
Tottenham have to play City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. All like they basically decide who wins the league.
No, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna
That's
stick
the
with
thing.
it.
Okay. I'm gonna go for City first. I'm gonna go for Liverpool second, Arsenal third. I'm gonna go for Tottenham fourth,
Really?
and I think United will just miss out on Champions League football. I think Villa will get fifth. I
Now,
think it's gonna stay how it is now, but just a reshuffle.
Villa and Tottenham both have to play Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and
Yeah,
Tottenham have to play Newcastle. So I'm going off the fact that we've got an easier run in, and also their form, Spurs' form right now is not looking good.
we've
But
got a lot of injuries right now, though. That's the thing.
yeah, we do have our injuries. And you never know with this United team. you
Yeah,
never know. But we got Hoyland back, so I'm hopeful that we can push at least and maybe try, but more hopefulness than anything. But so that's who I think will get Champions League. That's who you think will get Champions League.
I think so. Yeah,
No real objections. I mean, you think United will just miss out, but I think
I think United will
regardless,
slightly, very close. I think it will be within like two points or so.
that's fair. Okay, so then what are you saying for I guess it would be sixth, seventh, and eighth would get
Yeah.
Europa and
So
conference.
you go first because that's the way we started before.
Okay, well I'll say Tottenham gets sixth. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to say mm, I'm gonna
Very tight
say
actually, these spots. I think
I'm gonna say Brighton gets seventh, and I'm gonna say Newcastle can clutch eighth.
Mhm.
That's what I think will happen.
Interesting.
Because
Interesting.
West Ham are doing quite well in the Europa, but I don't know if they're gonna qualify next year.
Yeah, they concede a fair bit, West
True,
Ham, they concede a lot of goals.
they do.
Um, okay, for my sixth place, I'm going to get Manchester United. I think Manchester United will, like I said just before, I think they'll just be 2 points or so shy of that Champions League place. With injuries, you're playing an 18-year-old in the midfield. You've got, it's not the finished product yet. Ten Hag's finished product. And I just think that this year you'll be focusing more on getting Europe and uh, winning. You're winning a trophy, so that'll be
FA
the
Cup,
the.
yeah.
Um, I think seventh place. I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Newcastle in seventh.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle can push to seventh.
You could.
Uh,
No, no, you definitely could. You got a game in hand over West Ham.
yeah, and I just think that player for player, we're definitely the better team than West Ham. It's close though right now, and you'd have to say that with
Botman
Gordon getting
injury.
his, huh?
The Botman injury?
Yeah, Botman's injured, but we've also got people coming back. Like I think Harvey Barnes is coming back.
Mm,
Nick Pope is coming back soon. It just
that's
depends
huge.
how
Yeah.
you know. So it could be very tight, but I'd like to think that, especially with Anthony Gordon getting his England call up, giving him all the confidence in the world because he had such a good game. Um, Bruno Guimaraes playing for Brazil, everyone's active. Um, I think that we can push to that seventh spot, and that gives us European football for next season. Um, and also gives us that financial boost a little bit to put some money into buying some more players, which obviously we need.
For
So I
sure.
think I think Newcastle clutch seventh, and I think eighth place. Honestly, you'd probably have to give it to Brighton. I don't think you can justify having Chelsea or Wolves in the conversation,
No, no, no.
um, unless
So no
Chelsea.
West Ham either.
Well, if you think about it, Chelsea are 1 point behind Newcastle. Like it's
And they have
close.
two games in hand.
Yeah, well that's the thing. But can do Chelsea have enough of a finished article to and can they rely on Cole Palmer enough to get them into that spot? I don't know. Two
They've
seasons
got
in a row without European football for
they've got a
Chelsea.
fairly easy run in as well. They've got just one of the of the title races. They're playing against Arsenal. That's it.
If you think about it though, when was the last time that Chelsea had 2 seasons in a row where they didn't get any European football?
No, it's true. It hasn't happened. I think Rory said in 20 something years, like this kind of
It,
season, trophyless back to back
yeah,
seasons.
it's insane.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, like I think that it'll be Brighton in the ninth position, and then in
eighth
the eighth
position.
position,
Yeah,
and then relegation. I mean, it's got to be Sheffield at the bottom. They
yeah.
are gone. They reek of shit. What are the odds that Everton get hit with another deduction?
It could happen. I mean, Forest have just been hit with one, a 4 point deduction. So
Yeah.
and Leicester obviously in the Championship are under the cosh, but that might be for next season.
Mm.
So we're waiting. So what do you think? If everything stays the same right now, like these points, who's going down?
But in the sense of if all the points are the same at the moment and
Yeah,
deductions
yeah,
are
yeah.
thing to so with deductions.
No, I mean like so. Let's say Everton don't get any more deductions. Let's say it
Okay.
stays right
I think
now.
the sequence to stay the same right now. I think that I think it might stay the same as it is. I think it might be Forest, Burnley, and Sheffield going
Yeah, no,
down.
that's that. I think that 18th spot is between Forest and Luton, and if
I just don't see Luton dropping off, especially with Barkley. He's been cooking. Chong has been having a few decent games recently.
I mean,
I
yeah,
just
but Luton have got quite a tough few games now. They've got City, Arsenal, Tottenham in their next four
Ooh,
games, and then
Jesus.
Forest. I don't think have. Yeah, they're playing Tottenham. They've got City later, but apart
Feels
from
like
that,
Tottenham
nothing.
decide everything, right?
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Tottenham's got a say in everything actually. Kind of mad.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Luton go down, and it'll suck because I think everyone's really liked Luton. The
Yeah.
spirit, the way they've been playing, how they are at home, their weird stadium. But for me, I would rather personally have Forest in the Premier League, and I don't know, it just makes sense for them to stay up, but also wouldn't be shocked if they went down.
No, you wouldn't. They've not got. They really don't have the facilities to be a Premier League club. Besides, in my opinion, if we're talking about Luton, like Ross Barkley, it's a great bit of business as well. You have to respect the
Yeah,
business of
free
signing.
free transfer or very cheap. I can't remember, but him. You got Chong and
Well,
Mengi from United's academy, who they
yeah,
got off for peanuts, like really good
Elanga
signings.
or is that Forest?
Elanga's at Forest, even though he's
Right.
having a good season. Luton have got Doughty, who's been really good, their left wing back.
Yeah,
Morris has been decent. He's been their striker
Morris.
since the
Yeah,
championship. Adebayo as well. Yeah, it's a decent team, but they're on that
It
borderline
honestly,
of
it reminds me of that Leicester team. There's some quality in there.
mm,
Like when they were managed by Neil, what's his name? Neil
Nigel Pearson.
Nigel Pearson, yes. Like there was definitely like some gems in that squad. Um,
Yeah,
and I think that just quick opinions on Solanke not making it into the England squad. Third top scorer in the league.
it is kind of mad. But again, I respect that Southgate isn't picking him based on a purple patch because he slowed down a little bit in recent weeks.
Yeah,
Um, I think if he wanted a hope of getting picked for the Euros, he would have needed to continue it for the whole season, and then he
yeah,
probably or maybe would have been picked. But you got three strikers in there now. Watkins started against Brazil. Kane will probably start the next game. If they so they've got already three strikers. The third one's probably not going to start. If you have a fourth
no,
one, it's not going to
yeah.
happen.
That's true. I just wouldn't have taken Tony over Solanke, to be honest.
Really?
I think he's like I don't know what the thought process is. Maybe previous experience and being
Yeah,
such a top player for a long time is more valuable than current form. I don't know, like what they really value in the England camp. But obviously Tony was has been out for half of this season. Like, and he just goes
yeah.
straight into the England squad. I don't know. I just think that's like I think that's weird.
It is
Um,
weird, but Southgate's got his men, hasn't he? I mean,
he's
I,
not really one of Southgate's guys, though.
No, I mean like he's picked him before. He's a very good player. We don't know if Solanke's gonna fit into the team or like you know how he can perform because again in that Bournemouth team he's done really well. He's had a huge part to play in that little period where they just kept winning and scoring and winning. But I don't know. I think I wouldn't have been shocked if he got called up, but also I'm not that shocked that he didn't because I think three strikers is the max. If you're playing one, that's the maximum amount of strikers you should be calling up. So it's it's
Mm,
it's just a bit close. Just counting hairs.
I think we can. I think we can move on to the draft.
It's
Talk us through. Talk us
very
through that.
well stealing this idea from the club. I believe I was going to say the kickoff. It's not it's the club. So Rory and Adam, um, what they did is they did a draft, an American style draft. Basically it's kind of like fantasy Premier League. Well, actually, not really. It's like drafting in an American sport. So what happens is there's a pool of players, and then we'll go through positions. So we'll start from goalkeeper, defense, midfield, attack. and we'll pick a player. And once, let's say I pick Allison, Ben can't pick Allison. He'll have to pick a different keeper, and then in defense we'll do the same, and so on and so forth. So we'll do
Yeah.
this, and we'll see who can make the best 11 out of unique players, pretty much. 4-3-3, obviously.
4-3-3.
Um, yep,
Okay.
out of the teams in the title race. So it'll be City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
So it's specifically just those top three teams.
Just those top three teams, yeah. And we
Interesting.
will compile them on social media in little starting 11 things, kind of like Ultimate Team. And you guys can let us know who's got the better team.
If anyone is watching, it's out there.
Nah.
Okay, so I mean, you always go first, so you can go first.
I don't know how. I didn't watch how they decided who goes first. If they did it like first choice per position. May we'll do it alternate, I think. So I'll start with the goalkeeper.
Okay.
All right, Allison.
Okay.
Write it down, by the way. Write down who you got.
Let's
So we
do that.
can,
That makes it a lot easier, I
yeah.
think.
So we can put it into the website later.
Okay. So you're picking Allison,
I've got
Liverpool
Allison in
Liverpool
goal. That's
goalkeeper.
correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pick Ramsdale. No, obviously not. Edison.
Edison plays.
Edison. Yeah.
Yep. Close second. All right. Left back. You go first with left back. You can have first choice.
With the with the left back.
Or right back. You pick. I don't mind. And then we'll work our
I
way
want
across.
I want the right back first.
Okay. You can have the right back first.
I want Mr. Carl Walker.
Good call. I'm just left with peanuts now.
Well, no, yeah, you are.
Um. I have to go Trent. I'm not gonna pick Tomiyasu or Kiwi or not Kiwi or plays left back. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trent. I don't really have a choice.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
All right, centre
The
back.
midfielder, some would say.
Yeah, centre back. I get the first choice.
Wait. So why did I get the first choice for right back and you got the first choice
You gave me
for
first choice. I thought for each position we'll go first
for
choice, first
alternate?
choice. Yeah.
But it's 11, so it's going to be odd, right? So it's one more person's going to get the. I
Okay,
think because
when we go to midfield, we'll flip a coin because that
okay,
in midfield and attack is 3 and 3, so that will
yeah,
be bigger.
okay,
Okay, um, I'm gonna go Van Dyke.
really,
Yes. Why wouldn't I go with Van Dyke?
Mr. John Stones.
Okay, Saliba.
John Stones is a better defender than Van Dyke.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page there.
No, the thing is, I like John Stones, but I would rather have Van Dyke in my team. Like if I was making a team, I hate this. I've never given this guy praise in public before, but I think he's a great defender. Like a one-on-one defender, I think he's probably the best. But Stones on the ball and his vision and his passing is better than Van Dijk's,
Mm,
even though Van Dijk's is already very good.
okay,
Okay,
so
shit.
I'm now going to go for the other defender.
Shit. Yes. Shit.
So you understand now that you've made a silly error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit,
Um,
man. All right, go for it.
I may go for an Arsenal player. Are we talking
Okay.
about fit right now? Like or
No,
like
no,
just
anyone. I pick Trent, so anyone.
I'm gonna pick Saliba.
Yeah, that's fuck,
I'm gonna
man.
pick Saliba. Let's
Ah,
not do it now.
damn it. Those are the three top centre backs right now. So now you've
Easily.
got you've got. Okay, so I can
Honest,
pick.
I know who I would pick if I was you though, to
There's
be honest.
Gabriel. There's Diaz. I'm gonna go with Ruben Diaz.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I would have picked. If it was my choice.
Yeah,
I
I
also
have.
Gomez as well. Kind
Who?
of. Gomez.
Oh yeah, he's been playing left back recently. Oh, right back. Sorry. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, and then left back. I've got the
It's you.
first pick.
You, my friend.
So, there's not really a left back, like an outstanding left back. Liverpool play Gvardiol. Arsenal play Kiwior. See, everyone's playing centre backs there. Um, My whole team's just gonna be Liverpool if I
No
pick
googling
Robertson.
as well. You're not allowed
I
to Google.
no, I'm not googling. I'm not. I'm gonna have to. I'm just looking at the names I've got written down. Like it's just Robertson is the only out and out left back unless I want to play Gvardiol. Am I missing someone? Zinchenko?
Who are you gonna pick?
Um, I have to go with Robertson. I've got 4 Liverpool players.
Hmm.
Jesus.
You got the whole. You got the whole Liverpool squad in there.
Gee, I hate that. All right, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Zinchenko.
Okay.
I'd rather have an out and out left back and have an out and out right back than have Gvardiol on the
Yeah.
who's not full left back there.
Yeah. No,
That's
that's fair.
what I've got.
Very fair. Okay. So we said for midfield, we'd flip a coin for who gets first pick because it's
Yeah,
very
you
obvious.
flip it. Flip it. I trust you.
All
You
right,
know.
I'll put it on speaker. Flip a
Okay.
coin.
Tails.
Oh, we didn't even call it.
just, just
It's
guessing.
just. All right. Leave big heads or tails.
I want heads. I
Okay.
want head. Head.
Oh, okay. So heads. If it's heads, you get it. Then you get the first pick.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
Shit.
Unlucky lad.
Shit. Balls. All right. All right. All right. So it's a
Okay.
3. It's a 3. 4-3-3. So
Do you want a DM and or do you don't care?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I think he does when people look at it though. I think people
Okay.
will
Well,
look.
you know what? We'll go with a single pivot and then an 8 and a 10. I think that's fair.
Do you want to do the single pivot, or does it not matter who I choose first?
I kind of know who you're gonna pick first, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but not for the single pivot.
You could go a double pivot if you want. Doesn't matter.
No, but I'm saying, do you want me to pick as in the DM, then the 8, and then the 10?
Oh no, it doesn't matter the order. Doesn't matter the order.
Okay, I want De Bruyne,
Yeah. Okay.
obviously.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with Declan Rice because
That's
I have
fair.
to get him.
That those two were the outstanding
Yeah.
mid. So De Bruyne is in mine, and you've got Mr. Declan
Okay.
Rice.
So I've got first choice on the second midfielder. This is big. I need to make sure I don't miss out on anyone.
This is important.
Let's just forget all the Liverpool players right now. I don't care. Literally.
Oh, interesting.
Like their midfield has been all right, but no. Oh, Rodri. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, you're gonna play a double pivot?
I think Rice can play an 8. I can play
Oh
him in
my
the 8.
lord.
I'd play Rice
Okay,
in the 8. I would.
that is interesting.
I would.
Okay, okay. Well, my next midfielder is going to be Foden.
Hmm.
Hold that, lad.
I think I pretty much am playing a double pivot to be honest. But like it doesn't matter. I think Rice can play an 8 if he wants. He's that good. Damn, so you're taking Foden and De Bruyne. Arsenal play Odegaard. City play you could I'm not gonna play Alvarez there.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go with Odegaard. He's a very good player, I think.
okay. And then,
My team is a lot more defensive than yours. It looks
yeah,
like.
for sure. Interesting.
But this is
Uh,
where
this is where men are made.
you've got one more, haven't you?
I've
Oh
got
wait,
one
no.
more.
So
No,
you've
I have
got
got one more. Foden
yeah.
and De Bruyne.
Okay, and
Well, I've got my 8, my 10. I just need my defensive midfielder. There's not really a defensive midfielder at Arsenal. I guess like Jorginho. But outside of Declan Rice, not
yeah.
really a. He's more of an 8. Um, I guess at Liverpool, like Endo. Like, there's not a lot of choice there.
I
I
just
don't
realized,
think.
did I go first on that one? I think you were meant to go first on that one.
No, because I got De Bruyne.
Yeah, and then I went second with Rodri, and then you said Foden, and then I
I was
said,
supposed to go
well,
first
you're not
after
gonna
it.
take Odegaard though, I assume anyway, because you've already got
No,
two
because I need to
attacking.
put a defensive midfielder in there. So
Yeah, I've taken
I
both the yeah.
you've taken 2 of the big ones. Um, Trying to think. Um, I think I'm just I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. I don't think I can have like a C. There's no CDMs left.
Endo. Uh,
No, like I mean like good CDMs. Like
El Neni,
Endo who?
Egyptian guy at Arsenal.
Not El Neni. I think I'm gonna have to go Jorginho. I think I'm
Okay,
starting to fall now,
okay,
actually.
okay. Jorginho,
Also,
interesting.
unfortunately, I should have really picked a holding midfielder first because there's less good holding midfielders um, in the
Yeah,
group of
we
players.
have gone on opposite ends of the spectrum here with our midfields. Um,
So, considering you got one go before me in the midfield, do I mean I get to choose one of my forwards first?
well, you were gonna pick Odegaard anyways. It doesn't matter, does it?
Well, I mean, by the rules,
Okay, so
like
what we can do for the attack is we'll flip a coin for each position because this is like the most important place on the pitch.
yeah,
I
but
think
if you get all three of them in a row, then that's not fair.
no, no, no. I mean for each position. So I'll go left wing, flip a coin. Striker, flip a coin.
Yeah,
Right
but
wing,
if
flip
luck
a coin.
is on your side, then you're gonna get all of them.
Okay, well, no. We'll make sure it won't be. It won't be. It's Apple flipping a coin. It's not gonna be all three, will it?
No, it's 50-50, Josh. That's how coin flip works.
Yo, I know, but it- it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Or
No,
do you
no,
want,
no.
or
This is
do you want
what
to
it
do you want
is.
to do rock paper scissors then?
That is also 50-50.
No, it's not. It's 0.3. 3.
Three, 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 three. Yeah, but
If
it's 50-50. Only I
okay,
can
so
win or you can win. That's the
okay,
point
so
I'm
how
saying.
do you want to do it then? There's no other fair way of
I think I
doing
should
it.
just I think I should just get first choice and then you go after me and then you get the next forward choice afterwards.
So you get two of the choices and I get one.
No, well, yeah, because you took away one of my midfield ones.
Yeah, but you weren't gonna pick Odegaard anyway.
How do you know that?
Oh,
You don't know that. I don't have a defensive midfielder.
yeah, Odegaard's not a defensive midfielder. So were you gonna
I,
pick Odegaard?
neither's Jorginho.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Let's just flip a coin for each one. It's the fairest way to do it. If not, we're gonna just argue about it.
Interesting. Okay. If you want to do it like that, you can. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Shut up, man. All right, you pick though. Heads or
Heads.
tails? Flip a coin.
It's tails.
Okay.
Shock. Shock. When it matters. Shock.
Okay. So I'm gonna start it. Are we working our way across, or do I just pick one of the positions? We didn't
Whatever you
say.
want. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Erling Haaland,
Okay.
and then you pick whichever of the wings. It's up to you.
So I'm now picking my striker, correct?
Yeah, yeah, and then you get first choice on any of the wings.
Mm, I want Kai Havertz. No, I'm joking. I mean, it has to be
Nunes.
Nunes. Right?
Jesus,
Got
Jesus.
to be Nunes. That's
Jesus?
the no. The top three don't really have like. Uh, actually, no. I'll go Alvarez.
Yeah. Okay.
Alvarez.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I pick the wing.
Yeah, whichever one of the wings.
Obviously.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
obvi-
I know. I just any is
no, no,
fine.
I did like obviously I'm gonna pick Mo Salah on the right wing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, on the right wing, there's only two choices really. You pick Salah, or you pick Saka. So I'll get Saka.
Yeah. Um. So, uh, who do I
You
have
can
on
have
the
the left.
Alvarez?
You can have the left wing if you want, because I did take the midfield from you.
Now he's being nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy.
Alvarez, Salah, and on the left wing. Oh, what a reeky left wing.
Brother,
Okay.
ugh.
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 I'm trying not to list people because I don't want you to take. Right, I don't want you to like get any ideas. Um, City on the left wing, you could have two players. Arsenal, you could have one player really, and then Liverpool. I don't even think Liverpool are in the conversation. I think it's between Martinelli, Doku, and Jack Grealish, and I think I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Martinelli. I think he's better than Doku.
Wow. You
Doku's young.
you forgot about Luis Diaz. Do you not rate him?
Oh yeah, I did. I
I'm,
forgot
I'm
about.
I'm gonna pick Diaz.
Yeah, I forgot about Diaz.
Damn. So my 11: Allison, Trent, Van Dijk, Diaz, Robertson, Rice, Rodri, Odegaard, Saka, Haaland, Diaz. Oh,
Mm.
interesting notification. And yours?
Oh, who do I have on the left again? Remind me.
Martinelli.
Martinelli. Now respect Martinelli, man. Okay, in goal, Edison, right back, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Saliba, Zinchenko. I think my defense cooks yours.
Okay.
In the middle, De Bruyne, Foden, and um,
Jorginho.
Jorginho.
Hmm.
Then up front, Alvarez, Salah, and Martinelli. I think you beat me up front just because you have
Yeah,
Haaland.
I beat you up front. Yeah.
Then the midfield is a little bit debatable because they're
Yeah.
both kind of opposites of each other.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave it to the fans. We'll see. We'll see. Like for Josh's team, comment for Ben's.
Jeez. Okay. Um, what more do we have to discuss? Is it the
Um, we'll
next week?
do. Well, yeah. The Premier League's back next week, so we'll go over the important games. So to welcome us back to the Premier League,
Oh,
Newcastle against West Ham at St James's Park,
lovely.
live on Sky
Sky.
Sports. Yes.
Hmm. I think we will win.
Ah,
That's all I
okay.
can give you, to be honest. I don't actually know, to be perfectly honest, how our team's going to function with Lascelles and Shah at the back rather than Botman and Shah.
Yeah.
But Lascelles, when he has been in this season, has been decent. He's not been bad at all.
No.
Uh,
No.
so I think we'll win at St James's Park, coming off international break. Players will be well rested, besides Gordon. I think we'll win. I'm going to say a comfortable 2 or 3-1. I say 3-1.
Okay. Yeah,
What
that's
about
fair.
you?
At St James's Park. Yeah, I'd say a 2-1, but I do think you dominate. At home, you should be winning that. And if you want a hope of qualifying for Europe, I think that's a must win because it's one of your contenders too.
Must win.
Yeah, and you know what? They're in the top four race. Aston Villa against Wolves at home. Do we think they recover, get a win, or do we think they slip again?
They draw. I think they draw that game.
Ooh, yeah, I was
Wolves will
gonna
be
say the same.
European spot, you know?
Yeah,
So I think they're going to have a bit about them. And I mean, Villa have been slipping for a while, you know?
yeah, that's true.
So,
I
yeah, I'm
think
going
I
to say a
I
draw.
think a draw. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, slowly slip Villa out of the title race, I think.
Title race.
Not
Oh,
title race, sorry, out of the
top
fourth
four.
spot.
Fairs. Brentford United at at Brentford.
Ooh, you'd have to go with
Brentford.
United. You'd have to go
Yeah,
with United, right?
yeah. Not Brentford not having a great season. 5 points clear of relegation.
Hoyland's back, right?
Hoyland is back. Yes, Hoyland's back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a comfortable win for you guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be comfortable. I think we win by 1 goal. I think 2-1
Mm.
again.
I'd
I
say
mean,
I'd
it's
say
so
2
easy to
nil.
say that though.
I'd say
You,
2-0.
I'd like that. I'd like that, but you never know with this team. Liverpool Brighton.
Liverpool.
Yeah, at Anfield Fairs. This is the big one. City Arsenal at the Etihad.
City.
Huge,
City.
huge. No
City.
doubt in your mind, City are gonna win. No doubt.
I think City are going to win at the Etihad, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think City will win.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a sure thing. I think it's gonna be really close. But I think City will win.
Okay. If you say so, my friend.
There's also midweek games, by the way, which I almost forgot. So you're playing
Go ahead.
Everton at home, so you got two home games on the bounce.
Smash them up. Yeah. I could either see us obliterating them or like drawing 1-1 or 0-0. Like one of the two.
Yeah, at home, no. At home, I think you win. I think you win 3-0. Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, mate.
West Ham versus Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham. You'd think so.
Actually, no, I'm gonna say West Ham win that one. At home, I think they win it. Jared Bowen, 2 goals.
Rich Bowen, yeah, full of confidence.
Yeah. I think he gets 2. Kudus gets the assist for one of them.
Okay, okay.
City against Villa.
Obviously City. At the Etihad.
That's fair. Actually, wait, why are we doing these games? We can do these games next week. Anyway, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Chelsea
Um,
United to finish it off. We will go over these again next week, but
ooh, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
You think Chelsea beat us?
Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna say we draw. It's gonna be we
Mm.
always draw against Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge. So I think it'll be 2-2. It'll be good though.
Okay.
It'll be a good watch.
Oh, shall we give our big stiff idiot of the week?
Oh yeah, sorry, the Disassi of the week.
The Giuseppe of the week,
Who's the
yeah.
Disassi of the week? You go first.
Ooh, I don't really because obviously it's been a break, so like, do we go for like pre-break? Because that was Disassi,
No,
right?
we'll go for the during the break or like yeah, anything you've seen in the news if someone's been a bum or a big
Hmm.
stiff idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna say that there's not been a lot of big stiff idiots. Actually, I will give a big stiff idiot this week. Rabiot. I'm gonna give Rabiot big stiff idiot of the week, conceding a goal in 8 seconds to Wirtz, the man he was supposed to be marking, and he just ball watched and let him go past
Yes,
and scored a brilliant opening goal. I'm gonna give it to Rabiot, who plays
fairs.
for PSG or yeah, PSG.
Juventus.
Juventus. Oh, okay.
So I could go for Chilwell for his crap performance. I could go for
Oh,
Gallagher for being
well.
absolutely rubbish. But I'm gonna pick neither of these people. I'm gonna pick the man that selected them to start, and the same man that selected Jordan Henderson in the squad. The same man
Mm.
that cried about not being able to select Calvin Phillips, even though he's been rubbish for about 3 years now.
Is
Gareth
Henderson in the
Southgate. Huh?
Henderson's in the squad?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Bro,
see him
we
anywhere.
went over it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot about it. I haven't seen him once. I
I
didn't
don't
even
think
see
he
him on.
started because you know why? Because that wasn't the first team.
Mm,
Henderson's in the first team.
Jesus Christ! I hope not.
This guy, honestly, Gareth Southgate, you are the Desassy of the week because this thi- this is ridiculous. How are you not only gonna pick Jordan Henderson, who plays centre back for Ajax, cry about not being able to pick Phillips, who hasn't been good since I think 2019 or 20? Like
Yeah,
this is
since the last tournament, literally,
it's crazy. I can't believe it. Okay, maybe not 2020, but just
it
it's been
was
a
the last
while.
one. So 2022, probably.
Yeah, yeah. So probably since then, since he was at Leeds, he's been
Yeah.
rubbish. But yeah, well done, Gareth Southgate. You idiot. You're not gonna win the Euros with this England team, and I hope that England get
I
an
hope you sign
actual.
for Man United. That's what I hope. I hope you sign for Man United. All those rumors going around.
It's
You
all
know,
it's all malarkey. I say. I don't think that's it's
I
real.
know.
If it is
In-
real, I'm gonna off myself and just boycott United and start watching darts or something.
Okay. Fucking darts. Are you serious?
We should actually play darts. We should play darts. I want to play darts.
I'll beat
Anyway,
you in.
okay, say less. Say less.
Okay. Okay.
Say less.
Do they have one at our local?
No, but there's a few in town.
Okay. Well, we'll do that
Yes.
then.
Yes. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to a virtual touchline. Normal service should resume next week. Um, but if you enjoyed the throwback episode, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow us on socials, and we'll catch you in the next one in a bit.